Hey there, viewers! Diabetes is a chronic illness that can lead to other complications like organ failure and vision loss. There are two types, type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes. Of these two variants, type 2 is often seen as more dangerous since it causes a person's blood sugar levels to become too high. By recognizing the signs of this disease early on, you can reduce your risk of severe complications. In today's video, we'll be talking about 9 early warning signs and symptoms of type 2 diabetes. Is frequent urination a telltale sign? What about increased thirst? Do you always feel hungry and tired? We'll be discussing all of these and more. Number 1. Frequent urination. Your bathroom habits have a lot to say about your overall health. According to experts, 34 million people in the United States suffer from type 2 diabetes. But the scarier part is a quarter of these people don't even realize they have it. This is why it's important to see a doctor as much as you can. One of the signs to look out for regarding type 2 diabetes is an increase in bathroom visits. When there's a lot of glucose in your blood, your body will try to remove the excess in the form of urination. Excess sugar can be stressful on your kidneys, which work overtime to flush it out of your body. In extreme cases, you may find yourself in the bathroom multiple times an hour. You might even notice the amount of urine you produce is greater compared to when your body is normal. Because you're urinating so much, you may also lose weight. When you flush out large amounts of glucose through urine, you're getting rid of calories as well. Dehydration usually contributes to weight loss because all the water weight will disappear. You may also find your urine smells a bit sweet. This would usually be because of the excess glucose. It's a sign that your type 2 diabetes is at an advanced stage. Do you have to pee frequently? Are you drinking enough water throughout the day? How much water do you usually drink? Sound off in the comment section and start a conversation with our Bestie community. Number 2. Increased thirst. Think about it. If you're always urinating and your body's losing water, you're gonna want something to drink. All the water flushed out while going to the bathroom is going to dehydrate you. Since your body needs the water to function properly, it will keep you feeling thirsty and try to get you to rehydrate. Also, in one study, it was seen that people with type 2 diabetes also produced a lot less saliva, which increased the sensation of dry mouth. As long as your blood sugar levels are unbalanced, the cycle of frequent urination and increased thirst will continue to affect you. Looking for answers on all the latest health and wellness news? Hit that subscribe button and join our millions of followers. Stay up to date on all our great Bestie content. Number 3. Always feeling hungry. The digestive system in your body breaks your food down into glucose, which is then used as fuel. However, this system fails in people with type 2 diabetes, as not enough of this glucose makes its way from your blood to your cells. Because of this, your body does not get the energy it needs to function and sends signals to your brain for more fuel. These frequent hunger pangs are another sign you may have type 2 diabetes. You shouldn't confuse this feeling with a desire to eat. For people with diabetes, the hunger pangs will remain even after they've eaten a significant meal. There are other reasons too for hunger pangs. It could be due to the lack of protein in your diet. Protein can reduce your hunger. It increases the production of hormones that signal fullness and reduce hormones that stimulate hunger. You'll also feel hungry if you're not sleeping enough. Sleep acts as appetite control. Lack of sleep just reverses this and confuses your body. Another reason for your uncontrollable hunger could be that you're eating too many refined carbs. Refined carbs lack the proper fiber. As a result, your body digests them very quickly. They just don't fill you up as much. Number 4. Feeling tired. People with type 2 diabetes will also feel tired for the same reason they feel consistent hunger pangs. It's because the body is not getting enough energy, as glucose is not moving from the bloodstream to the cells. If you're noticing you're always tired, even when not doing any physical activities, it could be an indication of type 2 diabetes. Mind you, there are plenty of other reasons for fatigue that you should also consider. Before we move ahead, here's another video you might like. Are you concerned about your overall diet? You never know which foods are slowly harming you. Watch and learn more about the 11 foods people eat that can kill you. Now back to signs of type 2 diabetes. Number 5. Blurry vision. The idea of your vision going in and out is terrifying. One of the effects of having too much sugar in your blood is that it can damage the blood vessels in your eyes, which are tiny. If you have blurry vision in one or both eyes, it could be because of damage to the blood vessels. Since the eye's lens is a flexible membrane, it changes its shape to focus your eye. When there's too much sugar in your blood, it could also reduce the ability of the lens to bend. The muscles of your eyes would have to work harder to make your eye focus. If this blurry vision is not treated quickly, it could get worse. Over time, it could become permanent. The good news is your vision can return to normal if your blood sugar levels are in a controlled range for 6 weeks or so. Number 6. Slow healing of cuts and wounds. This is a really important symptom to look out for. Let me ask you this: how long does it usually take for your wounds to heal? One of the surest signs of type 2 diabetes is when your cuts and wounds take too long to go away. When there are high levels of sugar in your blood, there will be damage to your nerves and blood vessels. Because of this damage, your blood won't be properly circulating. As a result, it takes longer for wounds to heal. Even small cuts can take months to heal completely. This can be a problem, as an open wound can increase your chances of getting an infection. Number 7. Discomfort in the hands and feet. Like I said, too much sugar in your blood can affect both blood circulation as well as your nerves. This could eventually lead to pain and numbness in your hands and feet. This particular condition is called neuropathy and can get worse over a period of time. If it's not treated quickly, it can lead to scarier complications. This condition is more common among people who've had type 2 diabetes for at least 25 years. You don't have to have diabetes for this to kick in. Neuropathy can occur among people with pre-diabetes. If this condition affects your brain and spinal cord, it's called peripheral neuropathy. When you have numbness in your feet, chances are you're not going to feel any cuts or scrapes. As a result, this raises the chances of an infection due to an open wound. It can be the same with hands as well, but there are greater chances you will see these cuts on your hands. Number 8. Patches of dark skin. This is one of the more unpleasant symptoms of diabetes. If you happen to see patches of dark skin in random places such as your armpit or the creases of your neck, it could be another indication of type 2 diabetes. You might see these patches on your groin as well. The dark patches will feel very soft, with an almost velvety touch. Number 9. Itching and yeast infections. When you have too much sugar in your bloodstream, you're providing a nice home for yeast. This can result in a yeast infection. You're likely to see yeast infections in warm or moist areas of your skin. This would include areas such as your mouth, armpits, and genitals. The excess glucose in your blood can also result in a urinary tract infection. This is because bacteria multiplies a lot quicker when the sugar levels in your blood are very high. Interested in learning more about diabetes? Well, one of the biggest myths about this disease is that you cannot eat any fruit. That's not true. There are certain fruits that are in fact good for you. Feeling hungry already? You can also try diabetes-friendly snacks. Here's what you should know. Check out 9 fruits you should be eating and 8 you shouldn't if you're diabetic. You can also try our video on 18 healthy snacks if you're a diabetic. Go ahead, click one, or better yet watch both and learn more about diabetes. Did you know about these 9 early warning signs before watching this video? Let us know in the comments below.